Greetings, divine co-creators of the new earth, our legion of 144, rising up, waking up into the dawning of the golden age. Welcome to Kin 55, day 41 of anchoring in the new earth energies. Today, Kin 55, blue, electric eagle, a day of healing, a day of transformation, transmutation, many powerful energies coming in again today. Happy Our Lady of Grace Day, Divine Feminine, the Sacred Mother, Pachamama, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. February 7th is a very special divine day, Our Lady of Grace Day. It is a feast day celebrating Our Lady of Grace. Our Lady of Grace is a title of Mother Mary, Maria, the mother of Yeshua. This day is in honor of Mary and is a day when we can ask for divine intercession. Divine grace is bestowed upon earth's children. When events appearing grim, recently Spirit told me not to worry and to have faith that a miracle was coming for humanity, and we would have divine intervention to stop the tyranny and return to the divine outcome. So when I learned that February 7th was the feast day of Our Lady of Grace, I had absolute tingles. Grace's last stand and ultimate victory. In order to receive this divine grace, we must simply ask for it. So today, on behalf of all Earth citizens, we bond together to activate the big vision for our beloved planet and ask that we receive a miracle to secure our 5D timeline and fill our world with love and bliss. Please put your left hand on your heart and say out loud, "Dear beloved Mother Mary, we ask for your grace to bless our earth and all her children, so that we all may live in glorious peace. Amen. May we be all divinely blessed." And on this day of divinity and grace, we had many powerful activations, very synchronic. For those that have followed this channel for a while, today we had the power of 37 on the Schumann resonance and whiteout blasts, higher dimensional frequencies coming in 37 into the 73, 73 into the 37, the great mirror, the world bridger, heaven on earth. We also had a 34 activation, amplitude 34 hertz with the 7 codes coming in. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. It just never seems to end. The Schumann resonance continues to spike. After last night's big geomagnetic storm, our atmosphere was hit last night with fast, high-density particles from the sun, causing our geomagnetic storm. That storm is now causing the Schumann resonance to react in a big way. That reaction is bringing in big upgrades, downloads, and ascension symptoms straight to you. Our energy intake is increasing. As you know, we are right in the middle of the ascension, and these energies are bringing just what you need to make the changes. That said, it's not an easy path. We go from tired to wired, from hot to cold, from blessed out to stressed out. But try to remember, no matter what you're experiencing in this now moment, you are doing it. You took this mission, you knew it wouldn't be easy, yet here you are doing it. You truly are amazing. From a girlintheuniverse.com. Today, Walela, the sacred hummingbird, came to my queen and her crystal children many times, and as the sun shined through the clouds, it lit up his sacred throat with the ruby red, the ruby activation from the throat chakra of the sacred hummingbird, Walela. So feel into the energy of the sweet nectars of truth, of divinity and grace. And here, feel the sacred hum of cosmic consciousness, Christ consciousness, the crystalline codes being activated in the crystal palace at the center of the brain, within the holy temple, the sacred palace of crystalline structure. And tonight the Queen and I heard the chorus of the frogs, which is very peculiar because it is February 7th, and we do not hear the spring peepers in Cleveland until the end of March. So it was very interesting this time to hear this sacred chorus. And the images in today's video are from my sacred condor's crystal daughter, the princess of the purple flower, and they are representations, caricatures of my queen and I and her 3 crystal children in 12D, our 12D Venusian elven form and cartoon form created by our little princess, the crystal child. So feel into the energy of the crystal children and of our elven nation of the Venusian lineage, the Lyran Venusian elven kingdom. If you'd like to support our lineage of the eagle and the condor, you can join us and make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. We are rising up together through the energies and the activations of the Heros Gamos. In the last 24 hours, we had 113 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, the 13 of the Divine Goddess. Most powerful in Papua New Guinea, 6.3, the Council of 9 coming in. We also had a very powerful 6.0 in the Philippines today, which both on the Ring of Fire with the Lemurian energies coming in. The Ring of Fire is fully activated, fully open, and totally lit up as Gaia rises up into her rightful throne, her rightful place of the 33 of the Galactic Federation of Light. We get started today with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon at 2 degrees 58 minutes Capricorn, the sun at 19 degrees 32 minutes Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 20 degrees Aquarius, a large white dove bearing a message. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 5 degrees Capricorn, Indians, some rowing a canoe and others dancing a war dance in it. From astrologyweekly.com. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Arcturian Light Council, DNA expansion. Know your crystalline DNA is a never-ending cascade of light. Dimensions upon dimensions of light levels merging, integrating, uniting into a cosmic, rhythmic light relationship of infinite proportions. We bring through this discussion today to assist a greater perspective of your true origins, the true light language of who you are. Let it be told the cryptic nature of your origins stems back to the same building blocks of life for all beings, for the encodement of your DNA is a universal life signature, a technique used throughout the galaxy to create all beings. Know the multidimensional reality you reside in. The purpose of creation will ultimately determine the end product, the end form of encoded DNA to play and be in your virtual reality. The white hats of your world, simply the higher light beings who protect the goodwill of your community, are simply here to be guardians and anchor in the foreseeable changes that are encoded within the timeline of your reality. As you are the ground dwellers of your reality, see us as the higher light dwellers with a role like yourselves, for we follow through with the higher light requirements of your world in accordance with the higher light requirements of your fundamental reality. Our role is simply to assist the evolution and to ensure your roles are brought forth collectively to assist the awakened souls who are encoded with the higher light capabilities of creation. As we collectively align in a wonderful spectrum of light together in unity, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen Lithica, from KarenLithica.com. Today from Shamanic Astrology Mystery School, Kaylin K. Castell. Space weather is reporting a minor G1 class geomagnetic storm on February 7th as Earth enters a high-speed stream of solar wind. The gaseous material is flowing faster than 500 kilometers a second from an equatorial hole in the sun's atmosphere. The increased light activity of solar wind affects not only the Earth's electromagnetic fields, but our personal electromagnetic or auric fields as well. Plus, these light energies magnify whatever planetary aspects are currently taking place. When solar wind or other such light energy reaches the Earth, it amps up the ionic energy in the magnetic waves, dramatically increasing the effect of any planetary alignments that are happening at the same time. One of the visible results is seen in the magnificent auroras around the planet. This means the Venus-Saturn conjunction still in close alignment and the Sun nearly conjunct retrograde Mercury are experiencing a magnifying effect to help us create new, more expansive ways of perceiving our reality as we question what is so we can experience radical, evolutionary new ways of being within ourselves. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, the energy at the moment is being overwhelming for many of us who act as new Earth's anchors, energy transmuters, or any other role that involves to massively transmute energies, which in a way we all do this. As conscious beings whose main wish is not just evolve at a personal level, but also assist those who are willing to commit to this evolutionary journey too. If you are ones who are being challenged by the massive opposite frequencies on the planet, call upon your guides together with the violet and white flames to help you ease the burden. They are wondrous purifiers and cleaners, and they will help you in both a personal level and a global one to continue with your mission without being drained and or feeling physically disturbed by the current energies. We are never alone or should be hopeless in this process, as there are many benevolent beings and energies helping us co-create with us in the many purposes that we brought here. At the moment, and as we all are envisioning from our loving space, there are more and more who are not just awakening to their soul's passion and mission, but to new ways of living, and how they would like to sustain themselves in the physical. For once we are fully aware of who we are and our role within creation, it is a matter of time that we align both and make our own jobs and ways to support ourselves. This is what is taking place at the moment when all may seem chaotic. However, it is nothing but the efforts that many as one are doing to conquer their shadows and move into their light spaces, creating their own free ways to express their hearts in the world. In the macro, this planetary event is being represented by many events that are taking place in the following days. The first one is the North Node Quintile Chiron, and as you know, the North Node is what lies ahead of us, where we are heading in terms of personal mission, which is what many are considering now. What brings you passion and joy? What do you love doing the most? What fulfills your heart and soul at the end of the day? What makes you feel at home? Many are beginning to define the concept of what is possible now, understanding that if one chooses to move into a new world of infinite possibilities, regaining freedom and hence personal sovereignty, there is no such thing as impossibility. There is only the will to create new ways of being and living, or fear, and hence to continue living in the old. You decide. A few days later, on February 9th, we have Saturn as well sextile Chiron, followed by a new moon in Aquarius, and on February 17th, Saturn again squaring Uranus, something that precisely happens every 14 years, and that comes now to reassure the massive change that is meant to occur for us to continue moving into the desired harmonic dimension, making sure that all happens according to the Divine's plan. Indeed, planetary events help us with their potent energies to regain freedom, self-mastery, and hence personal command of one's own reality. Regarding the North Node, as you know, both the North Node and Saturn ask us to move forward, to take responsibility, and do what it takes to fulfill our soul's will. This is another message for us to become or initiate ourselves into further ways of our personal mission. Will you embrace the healer that you are, using your power and light to bring restoration and healing to all? The time to do so, if you are ready and willing, has come, for it is now during this challenging transition that all needs of your compassion, love, wisdom, and above all, healing light. Indeed, both planetary aspects ask us to embrace the healer within and fulfill our role within creation as bringers of love and compassion, for this is what we agreed to do once we became humans. There are, though, many distractions we too knew in this 3D plane that may have been impeding some to awaken to their main roles. However, as we are seeing in the collective, the time for them to be conscious of who they are and personal missions have already come, and the massive riots and fights for freedom are nothing but the beginning of what will come in the following years, for we are just setting the main foundations to build a new society. The ego will tell us that it cannot be possible to live as we desire, and many will actually quit, for it takes devotion, not just to our personal journey, but to all as one family. It takes courage to continue with our mission, even in the most challenging conditions. However, there is only a way out if, as I always say, there is the will. When our soul informs us of our mission, everything, even though we need to experience some hardships to grow, help us achieve our main purpose, for it is the purpose of the universe too, as it is expressing its wish to help others through us. Therefore, there is always a benevolent force that no matter what will help us move forward and fulfill our destiny. Our main aim is not to decay and align with this kindly force. In these intense times, remember that all you feel passionate about, all that you love doing, and all that helps others is what you are here for. There is no one that can tell you who you are and what you came here to share, for only you can know this. There is always a clear sign, often coming in the form of a feeling, that will let you know where and what you should be giving to bring more love and compassion. There is always a whisper that many times we tend to cover up due to our many fears and doubts, that it is incessantly telling us what to do, and this whisper, unless you will continue to ignore it, will always be there to remind you the purpose of your human existence. Will you choose to listen, or will you choose to remain in denial? Will you choose to embrace your power, knowing you will have to take full responsibility for your human journey? Will you choose to be the free, sovereign being that you were born to be? With infinite love, Natalia Alba from starseedsoul.com. And today from Here in the Moon Astrology, Sunday, February 7, 2021. All heads up, systems overload and overwriting. As the air crackles and fritzes, your systems are being overloaded and overwritten because all the traditional Capricornian planets, except for Mars, are stacked in Aquarius, conjunct the black holes of Cygnus X. That is a huge amount of fixed air in one part of your chart, all amplified by Mercury retrograde conjunct the Sun, square Mars, and conjunct Venus and Jupiter. The wave of revelation is unstoppable. To avoid feeling wired and tired, get offline as much as possible before your brain fries. Thursday's new moon at 23 Aquarius is strung in a rare diamond necklace of 7 planets: Sun, Moon, Mercury RX, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and strategist Pallas, Athena. On the day of this electric new moon, Venus and Jupiter will be exactly conjunct in Aquarius, an entry point into a powerful period of social, cultural, and philosophical change. Jupiter in Aquarius is the vector of good fortune and will bring a year of exceptional opportunities. Knowing this, pay attention to your big no, big yes signals, which will be working overtime. Tap into insights, coincidences, synchronicities. Make astute changes quickly. Pin down the inklings before they vanish into the ethers. Trust that intuitive tweaks, as opposed to linear planning, will enhance your business, practice, service beyond your expectations. Be ready to shift habitual investments of time or energy. Adjust projects towards a bigger purpose, especially those oriented to humanistic and planetary well-being. Follow the unstoppable momentum towards green swan sustainable living by being part of the kindness economy. The Chandra symbol for the new moon, 23 degrees Aquarius. Ancient runes carved at random on gray rocks. Learning ultimate truths the hard way, a highly unusual gift, accompanies this transmission. We are the meeting ground of worlds, the crossing point. Therefore, we can reveal, we can tap, we can attune to the myriad signatures of how each and every word intersects the other optimally. We know these things from inside, and the only thing our mind can do is support and affirm what is right there to be witnessed with open eyes. We cannot get away from anything ever. No matter what we do, there we are facing ourselves with the next level of what we need to see. The only graceful response is to get into it, to be right there every time. Inside Degrees, Elias Lonsdale, from Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk, and today from Divine Sister of the Light Leah, White Horse Lua Astrology. Venus in Aquarius square Uranus in Taurus. After yesterday's prompt towards healing, today may see us recognizing where change is needed. Instability around relationships or financial issues could lead us to question whether we are on the right track or whether we need to take a different path. Right now, we desire creative freedom, the ability to stand or fall on our own terms, the space to be who we are. Feeling hemmed in could trigger sudden splits and revolts. Instead of feeling backed into a corner, take time to honestly appraise where life has got out of balance. Look for the most loving response to alleviate pain and pressure. Make room for new experiences. Flout convention. Make money your own way. Send out gratitude to shift perspective. Awaken your heart. Radical self-love facilitates connection to higher consciousness. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 55, Blue Electric Eagle. The number 3 is called electric, and its keywords are activate, bond, and service. A wave spell flows in a particular rhythm. Day 1 kicks things off, Day 2 identifies the challenges, and Day 3 activates. It can be a real live wire of a day depending on which sign glyph it combines with. Today is Blue Eagle, and the keywords associated with it are creativity, mind, and vision. The eagle sees things from a higher perspective and then uses creativity to solve any problems it sees. This day is all about stepping back and considering the bigger picture. So how does this fit in with the current wave spell? We are journeying for 13 days with the Red Skywalker, which asks us to get out of our comfort zone and be more adventurous. Today the eagle can help you have a vision, and this can inspire you and show you the direction to go. If previously you were unsure of where this adventure was going to take you, Eagle has some creative ideas for you. As it is an electric day, the visions are activated, resulting in a potentially electrifying experience. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. The End of War. Blue Electric Eagle, Kin 55, 7 February 2021. Activating the big vision. Time to drop the peace bomb. Kin 55 equal double freedom equal 10 manifestation. 722021 equals 725 equals 77 equal 14 equal 5 77 double magic magician's portal. 14 media publicity recognition. 5 freedom change transformation liberation. 2 twins partnership cooperation. Wow, what a lineup of magical liberation codes. A very dynamic revolutionary code today. Summary of codes for 7 February 2021. 77 magic code, 55 liberation code, 14 media publicity code. Kin 55 liberation code, Blue Electric Eagle activating the big picture. Kin of Hiroshima bomb, end of World War II. Kin of harmonic convergence, peace, new time. 6 planets in Aquarius, revolution, freedom. Our Lady of Grace feast day, divine miracles. Blue Electric Eagle Day, Kin 55, is the 3rd day of the Red Skywalker wave spell of awakening, expansion, and exploration. Today we activate our capacity to see into the emotional plane, witnessing what creates the greatest amount of transformation for ourselves and our planet as we seek to create this new big vision as we awaken our global family with a big blast. We also have 6 planets in the revolutionary rebellious sign of Aquarius today, heralding the new age of Aquarius. Blue Eagle holds the power of vision throughout the whole spectrum of the space-time continuum, the past, the present, and the future, as well as parallel timelines and possibilities. Blue Eagle is the seer and visionary who can fly up ahead and return as the messenger, warning us of what lies in our future if we do not consciously choose to change our current course. As we course correct, the Blue Eagle can identify where each timeline will lead, the final outcome. The electric tone can activate our future timeline. It can very powerfully destroy one path and set humanity on a new course altogether. Such is the potent power of this electric eagle. Blue Eagle holds the codes for our collective planetary mind, so today's code has great influence in our planetary liberation. Kin 55 bonds all minds together to activate the big picture, so whatever transpires today has the power to awaken and unite all of humankind. The collective big vision for our planet is being activated today. Our divine mission is to remember the future of the new time. In the new time there is no war, there is no pollution, there is no poverty. Love, synchronicity, and imagination reign. Peace prevails on earth. In the new time, we are given the facilities to create a new culture, galactic culture, a culture of wholeness, a culture of light, a culture of all-inclusive peace that recognizes our place in the cosmos. Let us manifest peace on earth. Let us all be the rainbow bridge and bring heaven to earth during the Skywalker cycle, divine blessings for our success. In la kek a la kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, kin 66. Kin 55, Blue Electric Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to create. Bonding mind, I seal the output of vision. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of self-generation. And on this powerful day, beloved beings of light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to it to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below this video of the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to also thank everyone for your support and continued support, your pledges on Patreon and your donations. We now rely on your donations and pledges for our daily living expenses and to be able to keep bringing these transmissions to the world daily. Today, no new pledges, but if you would like to support our work, so I'd like to have a deep heartfelt to everyone for continuing your support. And if you would like to make a pledge and support our work of the lineage of the eagle and the condor, you can go to patreon.com/prime disclosure and make a monthly pledge to help us continue our work in this field and manifest our visions of heaven on earth. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Barbara Schroer, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you, and we also have a link in the description if you'd like to make a one-time donation to our cause and to our work. Now I'd like to thank everyone for your support of my queen, my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. She added 7 new goddess totems today, the 7 sisters. You can take a look and purchase these beautiful, unique, one-of-a-kind work of art from my queen at lunagoddessart.com. Now I'd like to end today's transmission with sacred codes from our divine bro star of the light again today, Li, Parure, Arhuna, brother of the light. Quantum reality, dimensional frequency, cosmic hologram, curved space, wave crystal continuum, light interface, universe split in two, subject and infinity, 2 sides, same coin, flashpoint in between, refraction of light, electric model universe, chemical composition, alchemy, positive attracts positive, opposites repel, discharge, keeps you on your game, Heros Gamos template, laws of physics, math, everything expands as a sphere, everything contracts in geometric form, refolds and unfolds, interstellar space command, temple of light, energy spin south to north, NE electrics, magnetisms, SW, northeast, southwest, harmonic information system, consciousness, coherence, born into it, fractal light, polarized positive to negative, alpha, omega, pendulum, harmonic wave resequencing, scale in the genome, DNA resonant frequency, energy signature, river of life, conscious womb, child of light, tetrahedron, unity space, flashing 0 point, ignite, curved space, wave, infinite light, fractal flame, energy reboots itself, golden child cascade, all power for all people, postal mechanics, laws, telepathic downloads, omnipotent love, footnote, phantom matrix construct, Euclidean math, 2D flat plane, fraudulent conveyance language, physics breaks down, unbalanced equation inc., slave to the numbers game, bloodlines, planetary control, doppelganger out to get you, cube of space clones, game, stop. So take in the energy, the frequencies of these codes, and receive the activations, and keep anchoring your highest light, your highest self, into the grid, into the crystalline core of Pachamama, and keep living from your heart and walking your sacred path with heart on your glorious journey of shining your bright virtue into this realm and into all timelines, dimensions, as we reach the final omega point of the shift into eternal bliss consciousness for all sentient beings of all timelines, dimensions, and realms, here now in this sacred vessel where I always am. Eternal light, eternal life. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. Have a beautiful, blessed day. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.